to face off with the Philadelphia Eagles. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Carr now on first down. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Carr steps away to his left. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Throw left side, taken in by Renfrow. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Lets this go for Renfro downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
He'll get it to the 23-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0.
14. Raiders nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Phillips now from the end zone.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
42 the mic, boys, 42. 48 away. Watch the run, watch the run. Mike's 42.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
4-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off around the 41. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit.
Mike 42, Mike 42. One, later one. Express. Alert flare. 42's Mike, 42's Mike. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
You're mine.
Mike 42.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
I got it. Check. 42's the mic. Check. 42's the mic.
Why? We got 734.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
On 2nd and a yard, Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
14, Raiders 7. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan. And
he's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Eagles 21, Raiders 7. Jake Elliott to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Phillips now from the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Sitting in 1st place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep...
Here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Duke Dawson picks it. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith His third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Phillips now from the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 12. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Let's go!
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Raiders 7.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kyle Wilber just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Hurts. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Nothing here! Nothing here!
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mike's 4-2, Mike's 4-2. 637.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
The Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down. Here's Carr to throw. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And down inside the 15 he goes. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Now he's forced out left.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. Caught out right by Renfro. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
29. 29. 52. Go, go, go. Where's 52? Watch 52.
Here's Carr. Touchdown Raiders. That's caught. Brian Edwards. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we've put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. A little juke. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On first down, Hurts.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing is Hurts.
Touchdown!
Devontae Smith
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2.
They'll turn to Sanders.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But, Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Smith catches left side. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a